welcome to Wonderdub Adventures. In this week's episode we are going to a campsite we actually went to the back end of last year. We didn't film it that time, we filmed it this time, so there's a campsite review. There's also, we did parkrun, and we also went to see some spectacular waterfalls on a lovely circular, about 4 or 5 mile walk. So that's all to come, hope you enjoy it. We arrived on Friday evening straight from work and set up the van. That was about all we did on that evening. So this is Saturday morning now. We're taking the walk from the campsite straight down to the river and through Teesdale woods into Barnard Castle, which is about a 1 mile walk. You have to cross over the river to get into Barnard Castle, and on this bridge they have these painted rocks. They're really nice, and this bridge is actually called the Pipe Bridge, and you can probably tell why. So you get a nice view over the river, and on the other side you get a nice view of the castle. If you go straight up through the woods from crossing over the river, you end up at the mini golf. This mini golf's it's only open really during school holidays, and it's £4 a round per person. And then directly behind the mini golf is a kids play area. So I'm carrying on to parkrun, go past the castle and up into the town and onto the high street. So from the high street it's only about less than half a mile up to parkrun. So this parkrun is called the Demesnes. I hope I say that right, everyone says it wrong. Anyway, it's a lovely 3-lap course, basically all on grass or well-trodden paths. To say, it is 3 laps, but absolutely gorgeous views. It was a windy day, which didn't help either, because it was a tough course, and my level of fitness at the moment really didn't help. But Jump seemed to be enjoying himself. And we are done. Wasn't the fastest time, I think it was about 34 minutes for me, which is not bad at the moment, considering I'm not very fit. After parkrun, we had to pop back through Barnard Castle to get back to the campsite. So we popped into the shops for a couple of bits. Jump like listening to the street singer there. And then we went to a bakery, and he charmed the owner into giving him a cup. This is a really lovely bakery, this. So if you are there, pop in. There's some lovely scones, lovely cakes. So before heading back, we had a nice cuppa in front of the castle, and then we headed back along the river, same way we came. Dog was cooling off in the river there, loving it. So this is how close the woods are to the campsite. You come out of the woods here, you see the road, you literally just take a left and you're straight into the campsite. Now some people do walk down the road, it is supposed to be a bit quicker into town, but as I say, I wouldn't advise it. Much nicer walk down by the river. So this is the campsite tour. This is the Teesdale Barnard Castle Caravan and Motorhome Club campsite. So it has one main facilities block which houses everything, and we'll start with that. So there is a unisex toilet which is used when they are cleaning either the ladies or the men's toilets, so you can always have access to a toilet. And as you pop round the corner, there's the laundry room, standard washing machine and dryer in there. And then we come to the motorhome service point. Next to that is the dishwashing room. 3 sinks in there, lovely and clean as always. And then we go around the corner to the herb train. Nice little decorative thing here. And you can also use the herbs in your cooking if you really want to. And now this is into the gents, so you can have a look at what the facilities are like inside. So pretty standard for the caravan and motorhome club. All lovely and clean. Absolutely everything you want. Again, decent showers, none of this push button malarkey. Yep, really nice. Now there is a drying room, but it was closed for maintenance. I'm not sure how long that'll be out of use. Good little addition. Not that we needed it today on a nice sunny day. Over the road there near the entrance is the bins and the recycling. Swing round and there's the information room. Loads of leaflets, maps. And next door is the reception. It was shut at the time because they were cleaning the ladies' toilets. So the pitch is all flat, loads of space, some fully serviced, some were just with electric. Now there was a few little service points dotted around the site. I think there was about 3 or 4. So our pitch was with electric and we paid, I think it was about £41 per night. Dog exercising area here. Loads of space for the dog to run around in. Now you can pick your own spot, and we arrived late on the Friday, so there was only about 4 left. We wouldn't normally park opposite the service point, but it actually was quite good because we didn't have any water in the van. We forgot to put it in. So yeah, little dog wash area there. Wastewater, drinking water, and your chemical waste. The rest of the Saturday we just chilled out in the sun and enjoyed a lovely sunset on the evening. After packing up on the Sunday morning, we headed over to Demesnes Visitor Centre to do the low force to high force circular walk, which is about 4.5–5 miles. The visitor centre is set in an old chapel, and in there's a shop, a cafe and some toilets. Now if you're wondering what low force and high force are, the waterfalls, and they are really stunning. Now the first waterfall as you come to, low force, is actually only about half a mile from the visitor centre. This bridge is from 1830 and it was the first permanent suspension bridge in Britain. Now this bridge spans the River Tees, And it's weird for us to think that this water will actually run past our house, because the River Tees goes through the park over the road from where we live. You can continue following upstream, going through fields and woodland and ferns. Now we're coming up to High Force, and this really is spectacular and very powerful. It's a 21-metre drop over hard volcanic rock. Now I said this was a circular route, but this little bit here, once you get up to High Force, literally it's just a little out and back. You turn round and just head on back about 10-15 minutes to cross over another little bridge onto the other side of the river and head on. Now this walk we're doing is obviously all free. You can pay £4 an adult, so £2.50 for kids, to head on down from the High Force Hotel to the lower part of High Force to see it from there. As a tight Yorkshireman, I wasn't going to pay that. Now you head just past the hotel and into the fields to return to the visitor centre. Yes, it's away from the river and the waterfalls, but this is spectacular countryside and the views are just amazing. Now I really like this little village, and I don't know why. It's called Dirt Pit, and it got its name because it was previously a lead and zinc ore mine. Now when we finished that walk and got back to the car park, we realised there was another little walk out to a small waterfall. It was only about 1.5 miles out and back, so we decided to pop along there as well. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and also check out next week's video because it's something a bit special for us. It's something we've never done before. So until that video, take care. See you later now. Bye.